The after-school Satan Club met for the first time here at Holmes Elementary. This has controversy brewing throughout the school district and the community.
I let my kids believe in whatever the hell they want to believe in, as long as they're happy and it's not hurting them or hurting someone else.
Christina Long sorts through her kids' bag.
Got some pencils and we got a sticker.
New school supplies from her kids' new group, the after-school Satan Club.
Did your kids have fun today?
Oh yeah, they had a blast. They can't wait for the next one.
It's sponsored by the Satanic Temple. The after-school program is popping up around the nation and in many schools that also give space to Christian groups. In Ohio, there's 3: Lebanon, Eaton, and now Wilmington.
We look to Satan as a symbol for standing up to tyrannical authority. To us, Satan is a symbol. It's like Santa Claus or the Tooth Fairy.
The new group isn't about conjuring up spells. Instead, June Everett, the after-school Satan Club national director, says it's about critical thinking, creative expression, and inclusion.
We don't talk about Satanism, even though we are non-theistic, meaning we don't believe, again, in a supernatural Satan. We don't push it on the kids.
Playing devil's advocate is Jane Johns. She stands alongside others that question the Satan Club's motives.
I think most people are frightened by hearing that. I mean, that is a little uneasy to take in.
Wilmington City Schools released a lengthy statement that reads in part, the after-school Satan Club is not a district or school-sponsored event, and it does not endorse the activities or the intent of the group or any religious groups.
I understand that we have to have both. You know, if you allow one, you have to allow the other. But, with Satanism, everything's linked to be evil. It's what we've been taught.
This sticker was one of many things passed out to kids in their goodie bags this afternoon, and this group will meet once a month.
You see, this is why you have to be very, very vigilant on who you are actually interacting with. First of all, get your kids out of public school. Get them out, get them out, get them out, bring them out. Get them out of these public schools, because no matter what you say to these certain people who have this sort of ideology, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, it's just going to go further and further and further into darkness. And they don't want to listen to sound reasoning. Just as it states in the Bible, 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 3, that there will come a time that people will no longer listen to wholesome and sound teaching, but they will follow their own desires. And you know what? For the people who agree with this, and for the people who are actually subscribing to this sort of like ideology or whatever, just to let you know, you are leading your children into darkness. Yeah, precisely. You are definitely leading your kids into darkness. And you know how it says in the Bible, for the person who does the tempting, they are actually going to be held accountable. So for these parents leading their own children, not even someone that they don't know, their own children into darkness, and say, it's not that big of a deal. We look at it as a figurehead such as Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny or whatever that lady said. Just be like, kids are not supposed to go to school. These elementary kids are not supposed to go to school to like learn about Satanism. Can they learn about their ABCs first? Perhaps mathematics? Perhaps maybe how to speak proper English? Perhaps real history? I mean, like, come on, man. Like, something other than this. Something, and those kids, look, they was definitely in elementary school. They had to be first, if not second grade. Maybe even a little bit younger than that. Like, where does it stop? Where does it stop? And this is why I highly recommend, if you do have children, please, please, please find a way to homeschool your children so you don't run into goofballs that like to do clown behavior like this. I don't want to even play the clown music, but, you know, if you grow up in this sort of environment, your kids are going to take an L. So, I mean, there's not really much to say. at this point in time, it's just like, oh, what else can happen? Right? I saw it. I was just like, are you serious? Really? This is how we're doing things? You think that this is okay? You can't put him in any other activity except for this? Get your kids out of there, please. Please, please, please. Skedaddle and run. Please, this is one of the reasons why I am so afraid to have children now, and I want to wait until the millennium to have kids, because you're going to have goofballs that are going to indoctrinate my kids, man. And to a certain degree, and depending on where you are in the world, there's nothing that you can do about it. You see what they're doing to your kids already. How further worse is this going to go, bro?